Now, what is it? You look kind of... Are you mad because I wasn't at the graduation? Are you upset? What is it? Are you upset with me?
Listen, Colette regained consciousness a while ago. And she just told us that Frisco really is dead.
I'm sorry.
At least we know.
I'm really sorry. I feel horrible for Felicia and for you. Is there anything I can do?
Come with me to Quebec.
Quebec? I don't understand.
It's where Frisco's buried. Felicia wants to go today.
Oh, well, Tony, you know, I want to be with you. I want to go, but don't you think Felicia would be upset if I did?
No, she'd understand.
Yeah, but it seems to me that's awfully personal, and I'd hate to have her think that I was just intruding.
But she wouldn't.
Well, I think maybe it's best if I'm here. If I'm here for you when you get back, and then you two can be together, because she really needs you.
No, I need you.
I know you do. I know, but it's just the hospital and the center. I don't really see how both of us can be gone.
So get somebody to cover for you, okay?
Tony, I'd like to, but we're really short-handed right now. And what about BJ?
Charlene. Get Charlene.
No, that's right. I could get Charlene. But look at this. I've got all this paperwork and mess that I promised Dan I would get done, and so I'm worried about that. This is so dreadful. I don't know what to do. Okay, if you want me to just chuck it all, I will.
Wait. Just stop. Everything's happening real fast right now. Doesn't matter. You have to do what you have to do. It's fine. You go ahead and do it.
Oh, but I feel terrible. It's just that I can't let all these people down.
I understand that. Can I ask you something?
Well, yes, of course, anything.
Why are you trying to get rid of me?
I want everything that leaves this town searched. That's right. Trains, planes, buses, and skateboards. Yes, I'm aware of that saying about closing the door after the horse is bolted, but if that diamond is still around town, I want to keep it here. Get in the hole, will you? Now, the state commissioner is of a mind if he doesn't get the rock back, he plans on using my head as a substitute. Oh, boy. Yeah. Sure get home all right?
Yeah, she got home fine. Called Tiffany, now she's over there clucking over her like a mother hen.
Listen, Sean.
Yeah.
Something like this doesn't wash. I mean, I've never been very big on coincidences.
You mean the diamond heist and the explosion happening at the same time?
I don't believe they're interrelated. Colette was after the dignitaries, not the diamond.
Yeah, but that explosion was one hell of a diversion.
Yeah, they could have taken that rock halfway to the moon.
Yeah, well, that's true. Do you have anything else to go on except your instincts?
Well, there's the missing security guard. I mean, he could have done it, or maybe covered for somebody who did.
Yeah.
Now, there was a security system, but it needed an access code. And in any case, it didn't matter, because in order to lift that thing, there had to be a moment of peace and quiet where there was nobody around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking at the moment that maybe there could have been a switcheroony done here. The person who originally planned it and paid for it got possession.
Yeah, but it could have also been just a impulsive grab, you know, during the confusion after the bomb exploded.
There's one thing wrong with that. The replacement diamond indicates that this was well planned and probably in advance.
Yeah, but if the thief knew about that explosion, he could have covered his tracks right afterwards, right?
All right. So we close the book on Colette and a merry band of terrorists.
No, let's not do that. Not quite yet. Let's not forget Frisco's warning on that microchip.
One disaster at a time. Incidentally, Felicia get away all right?
Yeah. She got off just fine. I'm glad that Colton's with her, too.
See the med report and the guy Dustin?
He handled himself pretty well, didn't he? At least now I don't have to worry about her when he's along.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just, stupid headache. Did you make the reservation?
No, I'm waiting to hear from Tony.
Okay. Are you sure that you want to really go through with this? I mean, maybe it would be better if we just took Colette's word for it, you know. And we know that Frisco died a hero.
I just want to make sure.
You know, I never want to get rid of you. You know that. I love you very much, and I hate when we're separated, even for just a moment. But there's just so much to think about right now, and I could stop worrying about the hospital and the center and all that and just neglect my duties.
No, I don't want you to neglect anything.
Well, see, I promised Dan that I'd get all this done. And
I know. I'm sorry.
No, I'm the one who's sorry. I know that you have just suffered a terrible shock.
Well, anyway, I understand what you have to do.
Okay, well, I want you to understand that I know the loss you're feeling right now.
Okay. Look, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye, because we'll all be gone by the time you get home. Lucy, I don't want to lose you. I love you.
Tony, I love you too. You're not going to lose me, Sam. Never, 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 ever. Now, you better get going because Felicia's counting on you to be there and she's waiting.
Hold it.
Okay. But, you know, she's waiting for you, and we can hold each other all we can when you get back.
You're right.
So, all right, well, come on. You be sure and you call me as soon as you get there and let me know you're all right, okay?
No, I will.
And I love you.
I love you.
Oh, Rick, get in here. I was just trying to call you.
What's the matter with your husband?
He has to go out of town.
For how long?
Tonight, tomorrow, I don't know.
Well, what do you know? What do you know? I think the answer to our problems just fell in our laps.
Well, never do. You haven't had your cake yet.
Won't you sit down?
Right, of course.
I'm going to be as brash in admitting my error as I was in committing it. I'm sorry.
Oh, Alan, that's not necessary.
Oh, yes, it is. I'm afraid it is, really. My complaints, you know, about efficiency and about the staff not being at their posts when they're supposed to, it was only ever done for the good of the hospital.
Well, we all know that. We never questioned your motives.
And to be consistent and to be fair, you are very, very good for this hospital, Audrey. I see these kids, these student nurses around here that you brought through it. I mean, not only do they love you, but they want to be like you, Audrey. And what a fine example you are. You see, I should have known from the beginning you just can't be replaced.
Well, while we're at it, I must admit that I have been a little rash myself. You know, I never should have walked out of the hospital.
I hope you'll reconsider. I hope you'll come back, Audrey.
Well, I must admit I've given it a lot of thought. We have shared an awful lot of years together, working together. To just throw it away on one little incident. Yes, of course I'll come back. But I warn you, my first priority is going to be to update that silly manual.
Let's go over to Steve and brighten up his day.
You even suggest something like that.
Oh, it's perfect. I'm not talking about any family heirlooms or
Sentimental jewelry, nothing the insurance company wouldn't replace.
No, I'm not going to steal from my house and my husband. You're nuts.
Lucy, we're just going to make it look like somebody else did it, you know? We'll grab some cameras, furs, insurance company will pay off, doctor out of town, loyal wife at work. You know what? You might get some great press coverage out of this.
Oh, no, I can't afford to take that chance. If Tony ever found out, it would totally wreck my marriage.
What's the wreck?
You get out of here. Get out of my office, Baldwin.
No, the only place I'm going to get is into your house. And we're going to find some stuff that we can hock if you want your money back.
I am not stealing from Tony.
He's never going to know about it, Lucy.
I don't know why I even listen to you.
Because you have no choice. If you don't, the world's going to be listening to you try and explain about that picture of you and your young boyfriend.
Why do I keep getting myself into these ridiculous messes?
Well, it happens when you want it all. And you, Lucy Coe.
Jones. My name is Lucy Jones.
Whatever. You want it all, don't you?
Hello, Olivia.
I don't understand you, Father.
Not even a greeting?
I'm concerned about you. The camera is still upstairs in the closet.
So?
So what are you going to do about it? Anna betrayed our family.
I'll take care of it.
How?
Since when do I answer to you?
Look, I'm just trying to understand.
You don't need to understand anything. You go back to your little art gallery and you mind your own business.
I'm not questioning your authority, but if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have found out about this in the first place, and I think I have a right to know what
You
you're
have
going
the
to do
right
about it.
that I give you. Now go. Go, Olivia. Yes?
Victor, it's Duke.
Duke, good to hear from you. Listen, how are you and Ann enjoying the mountain air?
Very much. It's very peaceful. Listen, it's time to get back to business. I'll probably get back to the city later today. Why don't you reschedule the meetings with the prostitution bosses?
Good.
Very good. I'll start calling them immediately. They'll want to get together soon.
Excellent. I'll see you later today, then.
Give my regards to Anna.
I got a hold of Victor. He sends his regards.
How sweet.
There's nothing sweet about him, but he knows we're coming back. He's delighted. He's already trying to set up meetings with the prostitution people.
I've been thinking I want to leave the camera exactly where it is because I can get all the evidence I need from it.
No, it's too risky. We shouldn't decide that till we get back and see what's happening. Besides, at the moment, all I want to do is just hold you.
Go on, then.
Thanks for coming here with me.
Thanks for inviting me.
There was no one else I wanted to ask. Besides, we don't know what we're going back to.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're going back together.
I love you, Mrs. Navy.
I love you, too.
Yes, Victor?
Duke's coming back to town today. This is what I intend. We're going to give Anna a little test.
What kind of test?
Breathtaking, isn't it?
Beautiful. I've never seen anything quite like it.
It's the Aquarius diamond.
Unfortunately, after it's sold, it'll have to be cut into smaller stones. That, however, is not my concern.
But finding a fence for this kind of a sale, that's a problem. He's got to not only be willing to risk it, he's got to have enough money to pay for it. It's going to be very difficult to find such a person.
How does Anna fit in?
You've read her dossier. She's an expert. She's not only got the experience, she's got the contacts.
And you're going to trust her to fence this diamond?
This is a small investment compared to the amount of money that we would lose if she's investigating us. If she does her job well, we'll know she's loyal.
And if anything goes wrong?
If she pulls anything, if she tips the cops, then I'll know she's a traitor. She'll be dead.
on. Take me away.
Tonight, Meryl Streep and Dustin Hoffman star in Kramer versus Kramer on the ABC